With today's national debt growing fast, many Americans have several questions. Some questions include what is the national debt and how is it getting so big? Other questions, more common, are who is responsible for the national debt and how, as America, are we going to fix this growing issue? Today I'm planning on answering these questions as well as persuading you that President Barack Obama has made the national debt worse. To understand what the national debt is, we first have to know what it is and what it consists of. According to an article entitled The U.S. Debt and How It Got So Big by Kimberly Amadio, the national debt is the sum of all outstanding debt owed by the government. 2/3 of this debt is public debt. This is owed to the people, business, foreign governments for the bonds that they bought from America. The rest of the debt is owned by the government itself. Now that you understand what the national debt is and what it consists of, the next question is, how did it get so big? In the article by Kimberly Amadio, President Barack Obama is the biggest contributor to the national debt. Many people would ask, how is this possible? This is possible because of three factors. The first factor is the $787 billion stimulus package that Obama put in place. Also, the $858 billion tax cuts that he put into place. And the nearly $800 billion in military spending. Although these are the most significant ways the president has made the national debt worse, there are few not significant ways as well. During the president's term in office, he's been reportedly taking taxpayers' money for personal vacations with his family instead of helping the national debt. According to GlennBeck.com, taxpayers pay $1.4 billion to maintain President Obama and his family. This includes transportation, housing, staffing, security, and their own personal entertainment. HawaiiReporter.com has reported that President Obama has been taking vacations to Hawaii since 2008 and takes taxpayers' money to pay for it, costing us $5 million a trip. In 2011 alone, taxpayers paid $10 million for vacations. In a book entitled Presidential Perks Gone Royal by Keith Gray, it takes a deeper look into how President Barack Obama has used taxpayers' money wrongfully. Gray states, Obama has taken advantage of perks. The money that has been spent for the family has risen substantially under the Obama administration and must be put under control. Although the president and his family does take money out of their own pocket for these trips, it does not accumulate to the amount of money that taxpayers and Americans pay for their trips. Many Americans say that President Obama has inherited the debt from President Bush. This statement is not true. According to PolitiFact.com, during the 8 years that Bush was in office, he made $4.9 trillion in debt, making the national debt $10.6 trillion. Obama, in his first 3.5 years that he was in office, acquired $5.4 trillion, making it $16.4 trillion and increasing every day. This graph shows here that these 2000 and 2008, the debt accumulated by Bush in his 8 years of office, and the debt that Obama has increased with his 3.5 years. This obviously shows that Obama has made more debt than Bush did when he was in office. If anyone should be to blame for the national debt increasing, it should be President Barack Obama. His dangerous spending and borrowing money from other countries, as well as wrongfully using taxpayers' money, has caused the national debt to increase greatly. Many Americans are worried about the national debt and wonder how are we going to fix this growing issue. This is a survey by McClathy Martis. It gave people options of how we can fix the national debt. Up at the top here, it shows that increasing income on people who make $250,000 or more, 64% of those people favored it, 33% didn't. The second one here, cut Medicaid and Medicare members, 18 supported it, the 80% didn't. Here it says reduce military spending, 44 supported it, and 54 opposed it. Here it says rise the federal debt, 24 supported it, and 69 opposed it. Down here, people were asked if they thought we were going in the right correction or the wrong direction of today America. As of April 2011, 31% thought we were going in the right direction, and 64% we were going in the wrong direction. As of January 2011, the right direction was raised to 41%, and the wrong was brought down to 47%. Although the president has wrongfully used taxpayers' money for personal vacations, there is still hope for America in fixing the national debt. Remember, President Obama didn't inherit the national debt. He made it worse by borrowing money that he couldn't pay back to foreign countries, as well as taking taxpayers' money and using it for personal expenses. To see the national debt and other factors that contribute to it, you can log on to usdebtclock.org. There you will be able to see live numbers and what other factors contribute into the national debt. This does update. It actually is live, so you get to see all the numbers yourself.